This is the thing. This is it, Gav. Today, on Scoot Says, we have one of the most influential minds of our time, Gavin Piscatelli. One of the most influential minds of our time, Frank the Tank. From Barstool Sports, Frank the Tank. That's why we should have Yorkie in here. I know Yorkie wants to. Today we have one of the most influential minds of our time, Gavin Piscatelli. He's a full-time genius student. I don't know. I feel like I've said it on here before. Maybe. Niagara University.
And who?
And you. And he's also a big Batman fan. He's at and who? And you. And he's a big old Batman fan. I dressed up like
I feel like you blew that out of proportion.
One of his favorite lines is, who wants to see a magic trick?
It's gone.
We're going to be testing out some energy drinks and one sports drink.
One sports drink.
Because that's all they had at the store. We're going to be bouncing off the walls. Maybe we should get to that first because it's already pretty late.
Let's do it.
All right. Today we're trying out all different flavors of Prime Energy. This is the segment. I'll make a little graphic to put up called Prime Time. And once you put it up on the thing. We got orange mango. I don't get that one in my rotation of these because I like all the rest of the flavors but that one. But you said you might like that. Lemon lime. That might be my favorite. Blue raspberry. And you know what? The lemon lime blends right in with this. Strawberry watermelon. And last but not least, one of your faves that you've tried before, Tropical Punch.
Oh,
Tropical Punch. So, which one do you want to crack open first? What do you think is going to be your least favorite? Try I'm really upset they didn't have.
You gotta eat cups. I really don't want to be drinking out of this thing.
Oh my god. Did you get the sizzle in the thing?
I did.
I'll just try it. Break that.
All
right. Rank them. You're gonna have to rank them.
Okay.
So, I like this one. It's not as flavorful as the other ones, but I still like it. I like the flavor.
I'll have to come back to that one. I don't know. It's not.
Are you sure you want to drink them all out of the same glass?
Yeah.
All right. Try that one.
We're going tropical?
Actually, yeah, because I know you like that one.
Yeah, this is probably going to be ass.
Ooh, yep, nice.
Yeah, that was
This is an ASMR show. You're disgusting. You made it sound like pee in a toilet.
Target audience.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's try this
Salute.
one. So I don't know what you're saying because I feel like that one is just as, like, almost on the same level as the pink here. Strawberry watermelon.
No.
They're like as flavorful as each
So
other.
I'd say that's probably C.
That's fair.
C. This is probably A. Maybe A minus.
A.
Can I give it an A minus?
Yeah, give it an
Okay,
A minus. What do you want to do next?
Let's.
I feel like you should.
I was gonna say let's try it. I'm a big orange
You wanna
orange
try
mango.
it?
I like any combination with like orange pineapple.
That's crispy.
Crispy.
That was crispy.
Shout out Connor Nowinski. Tyler Groves.
Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? That's the kind of show I got. Dude, you know it smells like orange mango in here.
Oh man, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, are you? Okay, because I was going to say, this one tastes a little weird. I've had it before thinking it was going to be like the orange sports drink, and it's just weird. It's too much mango for me.
It's the aftertaste it gets you.
You think these have an aftertaste? I don't think the other ones have that much of an aftertaste, like the red and the tropical punch and the strawberry watermelon.
That's not the best.
Well, why don't we
You
move on to
choose.
something better?
You choose, yeah.
I'm gonna say best for last with this one, and
Okay.
go this one.
Okay.
Maybe it's not the best because you're mixing them all in the glass, dude.
Oh my God, dude. These things are dangerous.
Yeah, one time I forget what I opened, but I think
Smells good.
I opened something and Dash was in front of me and it got right in his eye. I felt really bad.
Yeah, I wish Dash was well behaved enough today to come on.
Yeah, I know. Dude, come on. You're like a bartender over there.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
This one does smell straight out of the can. Good. Too powerful for you?
Oh. That might be the worst one.
What? All right. Maybe you're okay. You said C.
All right, I'm just gonna rank. I'm gonna drink them all and then I'll rank them.
All right. Get on with the show here. We got a lot today on today's program. After a long day of work, that was cute. We're gonna immediately jump into energy drink rankings.
Making a bit of a mess.
Yeah, you really are. That seat's gonna have all sorts of smells. I don't know what you're talking about. I love this one.
I think when I drink these, when you give me a swig of them at work, it's probably just because I'm so parched that anything tastes good.
I think this one's great.
Salute.
Cheers.
Probably the best.
Yeah, this is my favorite one.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to start. 5 is down here, 1's down there.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to play a little game here.
These were his favorites, the least favorite. So if anyone can tell out there, we got a little theme on today's show because of my attire and Gavin's attire. We're wearing sports things. We're going to be ranking the best sports movies today. In our opinions, of course. Had a little sport energy drink segment. We're going to be ranking our top 5 favorite sports movies. You have gone to the theater this summer to see Indiana Jones 5, and I have not.
The Dial of Destiny.
And I want you to rank those for me because I have not seen Indiana Jones 5. Do Indiana Jones because then we can talk about other movies in the theaters this summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair assessment.
Yep.
Have you seen the first 4 Indiana Jones?
Yeah, of course. It's been a long
So
time.
we're going to start at number 5. Worst.
The worst.
So number 5.
I know what you're going to say.
Take
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Listen, the idea was there.
Shia LaBeouf. I should have said it with the verb Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf didn't carry through
It was just too predictable.
Yeah, sure.
So Kingdom of the Crystal Skull's number 5.
5.
Just wasn't my cup of tea.
Sure. I like that movie, but all right.
You do?
Kind of.
All right,
I was a kid when
list
I
your
was.
top 4 then, since you haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet. So how would you rank them right now?
I was a kid when I was watching a lot of this stuff, so I don't remember 100%. But I'm gonna go Temple of Doom, Crystal Skull, Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I mean, I know we have a similar Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark is number 1. I mean, come on, throw up. Maybe Dial of Destiny really showed me.
Dial of Destiny, Crystal Skull 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a tie for 3rd.
Okay.
Dial of Destiny and Temple of Doom.
Okay.
They were both very enjoyable movies. I feel like if Dial of Destiny was made in 2008 when
Crystal
Crystal
Skull.
Skull, instead of Crystal Skull, that was Dial of Destiny. If that was the same movie, just when Harrison Ford was younger,
Okay.
that would be probably a top 2 Indiana Jones movie.
Okay.
No spoilers here. I'm not gonna spoil it. But what really what kind of took down that score a little bit was the first 45 minutes. It's just CGI Indiana Jones. It's not even Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I saw that in the trailers, and that's one of the reasons I don't watch trailers anymore.
So the CGI didn't look bad of him, except when he starts running, it was like watching a Fortnite character.
God. All right. Well.
All right. And then Temple of Doom is
It's just weird.
It's weird. It's not what you expect for an Indiana Jones movie, really.
All right.
It's everything in Indiana Jones is pretty unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was just the most unrealistic. So, but if I had to rank them 4 and 3, Dial of Destiny would be 4.
Okay.
Temple of Doom would be 3, just because Temple of Doom is an original.
Okay.
2, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Really?
Really.
You think Raiders of the Lost Ark is number 2?
Number 2.
That's my
Both-
favorite.
All right, so The Last Crusade and Raiders of the Lost Ark are neck and neck. They're both
Yeah.
top tier movies. I just like the whole plot of The Last Crusade better.
All right. Fighting Nazis.
Yeah.
Speaking
Pretty
of
badass.
speaking of fighting Nazis, now we got to talk about the movie that I went to see, Oppenheimer, and Barbie. We gotta talk about this because the last thing, the Barbenheimer. I went to see both. Yeah,
The Dark Mama.
Dark
Yeah,
Mama.
That was the Barbenheimer
Of the
the
early 2000s. The Dark Mama.
He needs to schedule better release dates. That's what he needs.
Well, because, Barbie was the winner this time in the box office because everyone wanted to go see Barbie and was like, everyone's played with the Barbie. You played probably with a G.I. Joe at least.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, same
G.I.
here.
Joe, yeah.
Like, my sister had a Barbie doll and I had a G.I. Joe.
Well, I was more of Legos.
And Legos. I did
more
Legos too.
yeah.
I did Legos too. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone's going to go see the Barbie movie. Come on. Everyone play with toys.
I eventually will.
But-
I don't think I'll go to theaters for it.
Right.
I'm sure it'll be like a boring day where I'll just stream it.
But not everyone is going to go want to stream
that's
or go to the movies to watch Oppenheimer.
That's true.
There's no way.
Barbie
Yeah.
has a bigger target audience.
Yeah.
than Oppenheimer.
And that's the thing with Mamma Mia. It was a musical movie, and then it was a jukebox musical film, and then Batman was comics. Everyone's read comics and wanted to see Christopher Nolan's Batman, The Dark Knight. That was the best one. Rank those. Batman Begins,
Batman Begins.
Dark Knight, and whatever the last one,
All right.
Rises with Bane.
I mean, The Dark Knight's one.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
one.
it goes The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises.
Rises and Batman Begins.
I mean, Batman Begins gets a lot of crap. It's not a bad.
It's
movie.
not a bad movie.
It's just
Wasn't that Cillian Murphy too?
yes,
They-
as Scarecrow.
Yeah, they could have
He's
done.
in all, he's in all three.
No, they could have done more with
He's
him.
in all three, so he's the Scarecrow in the first one.
Right.
In number 2, the parking garage scene where
Yeah.
he takes his mask off.
Yeah.
And then in the third one with Bane, Cillian Murphy is the one, the judge essentially.
Oh, okay.
It's in the bank,
That's weird.
It's
How
like-
it's how is it
Because he's-
not supposed to be the same guy or?
No, it is.
Oh,
It is
okay.
Scarecrow. It's just that he doesn't have the mask on.
Because no one really caught him after the first. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Because he never became the real villain. It was always Liam Neeson's character was
Whatever
the
his
real
name
the
was.
real villain. I don't know.
No one knows. When you ask someone who's the villain in
Batman Begins?
when in The Dark Knight, who do they say?
The Joker.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Bane.
Batman Begins.
Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's not
You don't
even.
even know the guy's name.
He's like, I have a particular set of skills, Batman.
I feel like though that series has the most underrated co-villains.
Who's the co-villain of the second one, though? There is no.
Harvey.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I forgot. For some reason, it escaped me.
Yeah, I mean Harvey Dent.
Not Harvey. Two-Face.
Two-Face, sorry. Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. Where is Harvey Dent? Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
The
that was-
most
that was an
amazing
that was an epic
performance. You're gonna love Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer.
I do like Cillian Murphy. I need to watch Peaky Blinders still.
Peaky Blinders. I've
I need
never
to
seen
watch
it.
that. I know.
It just seems
Tyler watches it.
seems silly to me.
Tyler watches it.
But also in Oppenheimer, Robert Downey Jr. Oh my God,
Good performance.
amazing,
Really?
amazing performance.
Okay.
Crazy
Yeah.
good.
Well, don't I mean, I'm going Wednesday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
We were gonna do this Wednesday. Well, we were gonna do it Monday, and then he was like, "I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer. Do you want to do it Wednesday night?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then at work today, I was like, No, let's do it today. It'd be fun.
Yeah, but you also picked up some shifts.
I picked up
You're
some
working
shifts.
in merchandise now.
Well, you work full time in merchandise this summer. Gavin and I work at a minor league baseball team,
The Bisons.
the Buffalo Bisons.
You should instead of the bench warmers, you should the Bisons.
The Buffalo. You like my jersey today? It just says Buffalo. I came up with something, Gavin, a little while back that'll pop up on the screen that I think we should have our own minor league team here in Buffalo. Maybe not the Bisons, but we can call it the Buffalo Batman baseball team.
Where's that?
Right here.
Oh. The Buffalo Batman.
The Buffalo Batman. And then our home jerseys will look like Batman, and then Batman colors.
Will it be red or?
I don't know. I just did that because of Bills, Bisons.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And our away jerseys will be Joker inspired.
Joker.
And then our alternate,
our Sunday
uniforms will be Riddler inspired. Right? Oh, I should have made that one where the O in Buffalo is the little point on the question mark.
What you should have done is for the O in Buffalo, put the Batman logo.
That's so true. The Buffalo Batman baseball. Speaking of baseball, and speaking of this jersey I'm wearing today, I think we'll go right into ranking our favorite sports movies.
Okay.
Your top 5 favorite sports movies. Do you want me to go first?
Well, how about we each say like our fifth, our fourth, our third?
Yeah, okay. That's great. My 5th movie, I think baseball inspired, Moneyball is my favorite, 5th favorite.
Brad Pitt's a legend, so.
Brad Pitt.
Jonah Hill.
Philip
Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Rest in peace.
Chris Pratt. Crisp Rat.
Chris Pratt's in it?
Yeah, Chris Pratt's in that. Plays Hatterberg. You don't know that? He looks like the guy, too. Chris Pratt's in that. You gotta go back and watch it.
I know.
Yeah,
I do.
it's a good one.
All right, my 5th favorite?
5th favorite.
It's a bit out. I know you're kind of bringing me down for this one the other day, but The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Oh, no, I wasn't really
Talladega
ripping
Nights.
on you. That's a funny movie. Talladega Nights is a great, for being, if you consider it a sports movie.
You laugh from the first second to the last, all the way through.
I mean, you laugh when hearing the name of the movie.
Ricky Bobby.
He's
got 2 first names, Dad.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. See, it's a good movie. It's funny.
I mean, it's funny if it's based solely on sports. It's not a top 5 sports movie, but I just like it just because it's hilarious.
I mean,
it's hilarious.
It's a top 5 sports movie if you want it. Yeah,
especially the dinner scene.
The dinner scene is great.
I
imagine Jesus with
giant eagle wings,
eagle
singing
wings.
lead vocals to Leonard Skinner, and I'm in the front row, hammered drunk. Hey, Cal. Yeah. Shut up. Yes, ma'am.
My favorite line from that movie is, "Shut up, Chip. I'll go ape shit on your ass." Yeah. And they're like, yeah. All right, that's my voice.
I like when whatever the wife's name is. If we wanted a couple wussies for sin, we would have named them Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman. How about the names of the kids, though?
Walker and Texas Ranger.
Studs.
Do they have the last name Bobby, or is it just Walker Bobby? Texas Ranger Bobby. Number 4 on my list. Number 4 is Caddyshack. Oh yeah. And Caddyshack. Have you seen Caddyshack?
No, not yet.
You haven't?
I know. For as big as a golf person I need to see Caddyshack.
Yeah, and we'll get to golf later, because you're a big golf person. You know, I chose to wear this today instead of my Happy Gilmore jersey because I didn't want to piss anyone off wearing Boston across my chest. Might as well wear a fake team's jersey on the show,
That's a legendary jersey.
But oh, dude, this jersey's so fun.
You just lost your membership at Video Spot.
Dang it. We're having macaroni for dinner. Yeah. I got Clark Reedy's jersey. We haven't even we went straight from Caddyshack to Benchwarmers, but Caddyshack is my number 4.
Is Benchwarmers 3 then?
Benchwarmers is 3 for me. All right, so what's your...
Back over to me. I gotta do 4 and 3 now.
You gotta do 4 and 3.
Right. 4, I don't think you've seen this one. Hoosiers?
I haven't.
You know what it is, though?
Is that a baseball one? No.
Basketball.
Basketball, okay.
So it's about like a small school. I think they have like 8 kids on the team, and they win. This is back like since in New York, there's like classifications for like size of schools for sports, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, same.
There's like small.
This
school.
was like back in like the 50s where there was no classifications. You You play the big
Just
dogs,
play
even
everyone.
as the low dogs, and they won the state tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Gene Hackman.
Oh, okay.
He's
Great.
Yeah, he's great. He's the head coach.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
What's your number 3 then?
Number 3, Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams?
Field of Dreams. I love Field of Dreams.
It was kind of weird when
Also,
I watched it.
I will say Hoosiers is my dad's favorite movie as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
We both have baseball movies
Field of
at
Dreams
number
is
3.
I mean, that's just a legendary movie.
Yeah.
And that's the best. That's the second best sports movie ending.
What's the best? What's the best?
We'll get into it.
Oh, okay.
We'll get into it.
Well, my
Have you seen the ending of Field of Dreams?
I fell asleep during that movie.
Dude, it gets you a little teary. It gets you a little teary-eyed.
It was weird, and then I fell asleep.
It gets you a little teary-eyed.
So,
the ending does.
But you know what, baseball movie I have watched that's not, should be an honorable mention, I think, is A League of Their Own.
Oh, hands down.
Is a great movie.
Jimmy Dugan.
With drunk Tom Hanks all the time.
You know what my favorite quote in that is?
What?
Good coaching today, Jimmy. Especially like that move in the 5th inning where you scratch your balls for an hour. If anything's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Talked about my 3 bench warmers. So quotable. Feel good movie. Great. Funny. Has a great message.
I was gonna say, for as funny and as like
Somewhat
inappropriate as it is,
yeah,
it does have a great message.
It does have a good message. I wear this out, and I wore it out and got like 2 recognitions in one night, and people were like, "Oh!" People were so excited, and they were like, "I made my girlfriend watch that." And it's been so long since I've seen it, I didn't realize how funny it was. Yeah, because it is really funny. But my number 2, and I chose to wear this instead of that, but Happy Gilmore, because I think it's such a feel-good, it's like my summertime movie. It's like fun to watch. And
damn you people, go back to your shit. Shooter Gavin. Do you know where he's from, real life?
Wait, where is he from? Isn't he from?
Elkville.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he's from New York.
His name's, what's his name? Christopher McDonald. Yeah, he's from
Christopher McDonald. Shout out to Christopher McDonald.
Well, he's from New York City, but he lives in Elkville.
Oh, that's cool. But that's my number 2 is good old Happy Gilmore. And we'll get more into, I know I talked about Caddyshack and I'm talking about Happy Gilmore. We'll get more into golf later.
Heck yeah, we will.
What's your number 2?
My 2?
2.
It's got to be Miracle.
Your 2 is Miracle.
It's got to be. I mean, talk about like a true underdog story.
Yeah.
What made me appreciate it even more, 2020, COVID, couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
My mom, dad, and we went up to Lake George for a few days. That place is like...
Not Lake Placid, but Lake George?
We went to Lake George.
Okay.
That place was...
Yeah, Lake George.
It was the opposite of the shirt.
Josh Allen.
Then we went, so we were at Lake George for like 3 days. It's a decent place, but then we went up to Lake Placid for 2. Lake Placid's
so nice. I've only been there like once.
Yeah, that was the first time, and like my parents have talked about like trying to get back up there again for like a long weekend in the summer or something. I mean, it's the only thing that sucks about it though is just the crappy drive.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no fast road.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bunch of back roads, but no, I mean it's a to think that place hosted the Olympic Games.
I know. Yeah, I went up to Lake Placid probably once, and once only. I was 18. I was in high school. I was in high school hockey, and I was a bench warmer in high school hockey. That's why I had this jersey on. But also, my coach didn't give me any playing time and even any practice times. So how was I going to get any better if I never...
To make you feel any better, I played hockey as a kid.
Yeah?
I didn't know how to stop.
You were like Happy Gilmore. He didn't know how to stop. You
I
moved to golf.
No. So
yeah, you moved to golf. He didn't know how to stop, so he moved to golf.
Except I can't hit it at freaking 400 yards.
Yeah, right.
No, but I didn't know how to stop. So I'd either so we'd be doing like back and forth. I'd just be like doing...
the whole loop.
I'd be doing a whole
loop.
Whole
egg shape.
You know what the quickest way was?
What?
Just throw yourself in the boards, get right up and go. I scored like 8 goals.
Really?
Know why?
Why?
Tallest kid out there, go stand in front of the goalie. They just shoot it at me and I deflect it in.
Oh, honorable mentions before I get to my number 1 movie. 1 and D2 Mighty Ducks movies. I love those movies because they're so feel good. Did you want to get into any of your honorable mentions before I go right up into my number 1?
Sure. Okay, so this one's a recent one. Air.
Yeah, I know you like Air.
I love Air. Air's a great movie.
It was good.
So
it wasn't bad.
Here's probably part of the reason why, like, growing up, like 6th through 8th grade,
Big
I
sneakerhead.
was the biggest sneakerhead you'd find, like, huge.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, I just thought that movie's pretty cool. Also, I love Matt Damon.
And Ben Affleck as a duo.
I mean, I don't like Ben Affleck as much.
Oh, you don't? Okay. But Matt Damon is great.
Ben Affleck's, like, the biggest jerk in the world. But because he was a jerk in that movie, he was actually good. Yeah, he's like the definition of like the biggest jerk in real world. And he played the biggest jerk in a movie. It was the perfect casting.
He did. You know what he played? His character was interesting because of like he took the risk. At one point, you saw him like switch off from being a jerk and like start to actually like care about what was happening.
No, he's. I mean, that's like that was. I'm not a big Ben Affleck fan whatsoever. I think that was a great movie. All right, I'll get into this. Okay, so Ben Affleck's actually in 2 of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
The Way Back. Have you seen that one yet?
No.
That is a great movie. It's high school basketball. That one's pretty recent too. I think like 3 years ago. He was like a high school basketball superstar, and then now he works in construction. He's an alcoholic, and so he goes back to his team and coaches them. I mean,
there's so many movies about alcoholics coaching teams.
No, it's a
Gordon Bombay was one of them.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. So Air, Happy Gilmore's in
Happy Gilmore.
And then a golf movie, The Greatest Game Ever Played, based on a true story.
Those are always the good ones.
Francis We Met.
Based on a true stories are always the good ones.
Do you know who plays Francis We Met?
No.
We were talking about him earlier. Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Young Shia LaBeouf.
I have so many honorable mentions though that I mentioned. Also, another baseball one I'll throw out there because we haven't mentioned it, but it's one of the greatest sports movies, The Sandlot. I think. I think The Sandlot is great. One. But I'll just get into, because we were talking about it already, I'll do my number one. Miracle is my number one. And I'll pop up the top 5 here. Don't do that again. Moneyball, Caddyshack, Benchwarmers, Happy Gilmore, Miracle. So when I was a benchwarmer in high school, and I was like 18, we went to Lake Placid for a tournament, and but my team was also really bad, but they never I could see everything they're doing wrong. I was like sitting on the bench just watching every little thing.
Nitpicking and thinking I should be out there?
Yes. Right
there with you.
All right, good. Because when they don't let you practice, how are you supposed to be?
I'm taking a little slack for this one. High school soccer, man.
Yeah, you played soccer in high school?
I was a goalie.
Oh, yeah?
I would say I was pretty decent.
My sister was like...
I thought I was pretty decent.
Yeah. But anyways, we're at Lake Placid. I keep going back on this. We're at Lake Placid, and I was like, we keep losing to bad teams. And then I walk in the Miracle rink, and I'm like, man, one day something's got to turn around. And now I don't play hockey anymore, and it's great.
Cathedral Prep, it's in Erie.
Okay.
I told my coach like 2 weeks before I want to play against him. I'm a backup. What do I have to lose? What do I have? We lost to him freaking 11 to 1 the year before.
Okay.
Go in there, make 19 saves, we lose 2-0.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you know how many games I play the rest of the year?
0. And that's the part that pissed you off.
And then so our state we won districts. Our district was weak. We had a pretty solid team. This was my sophomore year. Last game of the year, state playoff game. I have no, we're gonna lose. This is gonna be my, and I didn't know this at the time. This is gonna be my last soccer game. Sitting on the bench on my phone scrolling through Instagram. We're down 4-1. 10 minutes ago, my coach was like, "Get in there."
Dude,
you might as well just leave me on the bench now.
Come on.
Just leave me on the bench now. Come on.
Dude.
Yeah, and then that was my last ever soccer game.
Is your number one sports movie a soccer movie?
No.
What is it?
Rudy. I mean, that movie is...
Oh, the honorable mention I forgot to talk about was Remember the Titans. Yeah, another amazing football movie.
Ken.
What?
Ken.
We can talk about it?
Ken.
Or Ken, the Barbie doll Ken?
Barbie doll, he's in it.
Oh, Ryan Gosling's in it?
Yeah, he was a freaking liability at cornerback.
Also, Ryan Gosling is Ken. Oscar-worthy performance. No, it's dead serious. That's what people are saying it online in the comment sections. They say best supporting actor, Robert Downey Jr. or Ryan Gosling.
If he wins a freaking Oscar,
no, I would rather have.
That is ridiculous.
I think
considering Jim Carrey's never won an Oscar.
Jim Carrey's never won an Oscar?
Never. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Oscar-worthy performance? Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Should I get back into why Rudy's my favorite?
Yeah, why is Rudy your favorite? Thank you, Gavin.
It gets me.
Thank you, Gavin,
You're
for
very
telling
welcome.
me the whole...
You don't even have to see the movie.
I hate you. All right, what about... All right, we did our freaking sports movies. There's Gavin's top 5. What's better, The Dark Knight or The Batman?
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight?
Dark Knight.
I mean, I didn't think it was that tough. I thought you were going to say The Dark Knight, but
the only reason
The Batman was really good.
It was really
good.
Really
good.
That's why I think it's tough.
It was very good.
I'm not a big fan of Robert Pattinson, just because like the only movies they know for was Twilight, and those are stupid.
Yeah, they are stupid.
So when I heard that when I heard he was gonna do Batman, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be freaking dumb.
Yeah.
I go watch it. I'm like, okay, that was a really good movie. Again, the thing about the Batman movies, they're good not because of the Batman. It's because of the villains. It's because of the villains, yeah. Paul Dano. And Paul Dano did a great
right after you saw that movie, you probably wanted a slice of pumpkin pie.
Just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
And
let's not lose our heads.
One
more question.
Let's not lose our heads, Mr. Coulson. One more question. But Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Oh my God. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Transformed, completely different person. It is awesome. All right. We talked about our favorite sports movies. We talked about these sports drinks and energy drinks, mostly energy drinks. And then we talked about sports and how we're working for sports, and you got Josh Allen.
We never really talked about how we're working for sports.
Yeah, we talked how we're working for the Buffalo Batman baseball team. The Buffalo Bisons. The Bisons?
Let me tell you, that is,
a wonderful job.
It really is.
Think. Great job. I love it there.
It's a lot of hours, but that's what the sport industry is.
So much fun.
I really, I don't think I've ever come home from work one day and there's been days where I don't look forward to working. Everyone has days where they don't look forward to going to work. It's just like, it's going to drag.
Yeah.
I haven't ever dreaded going to work, though. Like, I'm not, like, in a system.
Yeah, no.
There's...
For that job specifically, or, I mean, a lot of, like, sports jobs that I've worked and done, like, I've never, especially, I'm sorry, but because I'm working at the Bills, there's not a single day I would ever dread. We have had so many technical difficulties, and I know I told you to run through it.
Cut me off.
Dude, I gave Gavin these little photos of our time at the Sabres games. Just shush up real quick.
Wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
We've had enough
Shut for 1 second.
You're coming off stupid.
You're coming off stupid. I'm coming off stupid. You're wearing a freaking bench warmers jersey to a podcast.
What did
You're
you
just
say?
coming off stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid. You're wearing tuxedos to a job that requires you to clean bathrooms.
All right, as I was saying, we had some technical difficulties today. We started off by drinking some Prime energy drinks. We ranked them. Lemon lime was the best. Mango was the worst. From there, we talked about Indiana Jones movies. We ranked those. Well, I ranked those. He hasn't seen Dial of Destiny yet. After that, talked about some more movies, the top 5 sports movies. My number 1 was Rudy's. Yours was Miracle. Talked about some honorable mentions. Then we got into we also talked about Batman. From there, Skylar had some pictures. He gifted me these hats, but unfortunately, it was a very kind thought. I'm not a
No,
big
you're going to take them.
Puma hats for the win.
I gave you these hats for the golf segment.
I know you did.
And we're going to do golf tips with Gavin.
I got to
Oh, that story about Tiger Woods
yeah,
you just told.
Yeah, so I got to re-explain that. Then we talked about how we met.
And we talk about how we met like 3 times now.
Yeah, he was my RA.
I was your RA, and then we went and took a trip for a sports
management association. Don't say SMA.
Don't say SMA. The viewers are gonna think you're saying my. Then we talked about Sabres game and how the Bruins are the best, and how Keith Kincaid was a dope goalie for the Bruins, but now he's at the Colorado Avalanche. And then You know, we talked about Pittsburgh and Gavin's love for Pittsburgh and
Pirates.
And the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We talked about
And you went
working,
to Pittsburgh,
working for
working
the Bisons.
baseball.
You work for the Bills. I have season tickets to the Bills this upcoming season.
So we were talking about your shirt and the Bills.
Josh
And,
Allen.
oh my gosh.
Queen Elizabeth getting a little bit overexcited to watch Josh Allen throw some piss missiles that she died 3 hours prior to kickoff. Yeah, okay. So now
we're at Golf Tips with Gavin.
All right, so growing up, big Tiger Woods guy. Do you know who Josh Allen's favorite athlete is? Tiger Woods. So that's unfortunate. And you're going to see why after the story. 2013 PGA Championship, one of the golf's 4 majors, Oak Hill Country Club up in Rochester, New York. It was actually held there this past May. Brooks Koepka won. I was there on Sunday with my dad. That was a great experience. Let me quick off tangent. We bought tickets to the Sunday's round. You get unlimited food and drink. Unlimited food and drink for free.
That's crazy.
You get a wristband when you walk in. Free food and drink. And let me tell you, they had a nice chicken sandwich that was delicious. But anyways, back to the story. 10 years ago, 2013 of August, PGA Championship was held in August then. Oak Hill Country Club. My dad, my papa, and I, we went on a Tuesday or Wednesday practice round. I want to say it was a Tuesday. Can't quite remember. So Wednesday, we're waiting by the clubhouse. Players would walk by. I mean, there would be so many no-name players that would just sign autographs. It was awesome. Since it's like the first time that they're getting like not really recognition, but they'll sign autographs for freaking anyone. Bones Mackay comes walking through. That's Phil's old caddy, now Justin Thomas's caddy, who won the PGA in 2022 at Southern Hills in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Everyone was wondering, because it was in August then, everyone was wondering where Phil was. Bill's training camp.
Bill's training camp across the street at St. John Fisher.
St. John Fisher, right across the street. So my dad, my papa, and I were standing near the end, like towards the parking lot. Down at the clubhouse, we hear a whole bunch of commotion. Here comes walking out Tiger Woods with his caddy and like 3 security guards. And I'm 9 or 10 or whatever at the time. I'm short, not fat Gavin.
Short Gavin.
Short, not fat Gavin. Slim Gavin. And
so they pull out the ropes.
And they pull out the ropes when the players walk by, and so I actually got stuck inside the rope. So inside the rope for about a 50-yard stretch, it's Tiger, his caddy, 3 security guards, and me. I walk like 25 yards next to him, got my little lanyard with my pass for the day and a marker, and asking him, Tiger, Mr. Woods, please sign this for me. Didn't acknowledge me one time, just kept on walking by at a freaking Tuesday practice round.
And a 9-year-old Gavin.
Yeah, so from that moment on, Tiger Woods went to being my favorite golfer to my least favorite golfer. And
what a guy.
All right, so that brings us to golf tips for the second time today. My first tip
tell
was
it fast.
my first tip was to get fitted for putter, get the right grip, get the right head, right shaft, right degree of the shaft as well. Worry about speed more than break. Don't get caught up in reading greens. Second one, don't play hero shots. Keep it simple, keep it sweet. Aim for middle of the green every approach. If there's sand bunkers, surrounding the green, water around the green, bail out. Even if you have to bail out in the rough opposite of that, that's fine. Get a nice up and down for par, which I don't do often. I mostly get up and downs for double bogey. And then lastly,
I'm kind of pretty good at chipping,
I have too. Past couple weeks I've been.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I like to think I'm pretty good at chipping, but
I've been pretty dialed. Past few weeks, my short game, putting and chipping. Iron play's not bad. It's just killing me is the driver off the tee. So sometimes
anything off the tee sucks for me.
Third tip: if you're not doing well off the tee with the driver, go with 3-wood, 3 hybrid, long iron. Find the fairway.
I'm so bad.
The thing is, you get it out in the fairway, you get your confidence up. It's like, oh man, I'm in the fairway.
Right.
Fairway and regulation. Let's get a green in regulation, and then from there, you're looking at birdie or par. Mm-hmm. Unless you 3-putt like I do sometimes.
You're like a real Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I know. So sometimes just keep the driver in the bag. Don't try and hit it a country mile, because more often than not, you're hitting it a country mile, OB, out of bounds.
Golfing.
I golf all the time. I love it.
Yeah. And then what was your...
It's a great way to clear your mind until you duffel a chip and you just sit there and mentally verbally abuse yourself.
Yeah.
You just keep it in the fairways.
Shia LaBeouf.
Talking about Shia LaBeouf.
we've talked about so much today. I'm gonna have to have you on again. Maybe just you and Yorkie, or just you.
I felt like
You and
I felt
Yorkie,
like this was
just
going
you.
like really
This
really
was going
good.
really good if I had my camera plugged in the
It's
whole
all right.
time.
I'm fine with coming back on again.
It'd be so much fun to have you back, and I've got so much audio. I have all of that. All of the audio is recorded. It's
Maybe you can just throw that on Apple Podcasts.
That's true. I could toss it on. I'm on Spotify now. I
Spotify,
did want to
okay.
shout that out because I've been uploading on Spotify. And,
Yeah, just throw the audio on Spotify.
and guess how many listens I've gotten. So go check out
Go
Spotify.
check out Scoop Says.
Yeah.
I feel like the next time I'm on, we should do. I feel like we're pretty well versed in professional sport venues. We could
Rank our sport venues that we've been to.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that many.
Dude, you were in SMA. You've been to freaking.
Sure,
You were at
right.
Fenway. You were at Busch Stadium.
I'd say Busch Stadium, Fenway, PNC
All right,
Park,
let's keep this for the next time. Let's not spoil it.
PPG. Okay, yeah. I was at all.
Let me tell you.
Pittsburgh
I'm
ones.
gonna throw a spoiler out there.
Yeah.
Key Bank Center is the best hockey arena in the world.
Gavin, thanks for coming on and talking all about sports. And all about our
Appreciate it. That was terrible.
Sorry, it's my coordination.
Let's try that again. That was. How about we
It's
just
my
go? How about we go
coordination.
for one of those?
No.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try that again. Last time. All right. Appreciate you having me on, pal.
We're like SpongeBob and Patrick with the donut
Right.
rings.
All right, but
All right, this has been the show. Thanks for coming on,
serious
Gavin.
note, Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And this was a lot of fun. All right, let's throw this. Let's get you home for bedtime.